American luxury fashion house Ralph Lauren has found itself at the center of fresh online debate after its print cotton wrap skirt began circulating on social media for its striking resemblance to the traditional Indian bandhani textile technique. Well priced at around Rs 44,800, the piece has sparked conversations far beyond fashion circles, touching on culture, craft and credit. Well, at first glance, the skirt appears like a flowing, elegant wrap design, featuring a tight waist, a cascading angled hemline, side pockets, an internal button closure, and an A-line silhouette that falls to the knee. And the brand describes it as a cotton skirt inspired by traditional bandhani tie dye patterns and motifs. But for many observers, that explanation doesn't go far enough. And the reason lies in what bandhani truly represents. Originating in Gujarat and Rajasthan, it is one of India's oldest textile arts, created through an intricate process where tiny sections of fabric are hand-tied before being dyed. And each dot, each pattern is the result of painstaking manual work, often done by artisans over generations. It is not just a design style, it is a living craft deeply tied to cultural identity and regional heritage. And that distinction is exactly what social media users have been pointing out. While the Ralph Lauren skirt appears to replicate the visual language of bandhani through print, critics argue that it does not reflect the actual handcrafted process. And for many, that difference matters just as much as the final look. Online reactions have been swift and emotionally charged. Some users have emphasized that what global fashion brands often present as inspiration ends up erasing the labor and legacy of traditional artisans. Others have pointed out that bandhani is not a pattern that can simply be reproduced. It is a technique that carries generations of skill, patience, and cultural meaning. One widely shared sentiment is that true bandhani is defined by hand-tied dye work, where every single motif is individually created. And against that standard, a printed interpretation feels to critics like a surface-level imitation rather than a tribute. And this controversy has also reopened a much larger discussion about how international luxury brands engage with traditional South Asian crafts. Many users argue that while all these designs frequently appear on global runways and in high-end collections, the origins of the techniques and the communities behind them are often under-acknowledged or left out entirely. And the Ralph Lauren case is not an isolated one. In recent years, several global fashion houses have faced similar backlash for designs inspired by Indian heritage crafts. From footwear resembling Kolhapuri chappals to garments echoing embroidery traditions from Lucknow and beyond. And in many of all these cases, public pressure has led to the delayed acknowledgements or the revised product descriptions. And Ralph Lauren itself has faced earlier scrutiny as well, including criticism over jewelry resembling traditional jhumkas being presented without clear cultural attribution. And that context has only amplified attention around this latest release. And at its core, the debate is no longer just about one skirt. It reflects a shifting fashion landscape where audiences are more aware, more vocal, and far quicker to question how inspiration is sourced and credited. And what once stayed within industry, conversations now unfolds in real time across social media, shaping public perception instantly. And so what might have been seen as just another seasonal piece has instead become part of a larger ongoing conversation about respect, recognition, and the responsibility that comes with borrowing from living traditions. That's all for now. Stay tuned to the Savera for more updates. Do like, comment, and subscribe to the channel.